first half. So they get a start on the T side. Let's see what they can do here. MOUZ might be kicking themselves for letting Ancient slip away the way it did.
Oh man. I mean, I was all set to say, Complexity, you've given away your 2-0 start. You're going to be 2-2 after today.
I know.
I was halfway into that thought again on Ancient. Now they could actually salvage this. And man, oh man, what an incredible situation that would be.
Chickens.
There are chickens on this map, Maui Snake.
One in the bomb site, one on balcony.
To be fair, that prop hunt was like this series. I don't know who was trying to lose harder.
Yeah, that's true. Good point. Halls pop. Here we go. Flashbang comes out, a little bit late to blind Halls late. Doesn't matter. They both get deleted. That's the bomb site overrun. And I don't... Ooh, that's a good kill from Grim. In alt mid, Dexter goes down. There's still a small chance this is going to come to be. They need Frozen. They need him fast, and they've got it. Now the retake is on.
I admire the effort to wallbang with the Glock.
There's a kid on JT.
Not the best. You're absolutely right. There is. He's trying to do damage onto him, though. Torzy's put him down. That kit.
Okay.
They've spotted that on the ground as well, so they know that that's far from the site. They can just sit back a bit further. Hope there's not another exertion. He's got Floppy Pit alone. And alone he shall shine as he takes down Grim, and it's now 1-0 for MOUZ Sports.
Yeah, that at least Complexity got themselves. Yeah,
Who play esports.
Who play esports.
MOUZ esports.
Nice shot, but this is the kit going down, and when this happens, the round is pretty much over. Exertion has a couple nice kills at the end of the day, but really not much Complexity could have done without that kit on the other side of the map. 1-0, no investment whatsoever from Complexity. They do have a singular flashbang on Grim. He's hoping to hear some banana presence up at Car.
Couple of Molotovs to clear off some angles on the way up Banana as well. They've got sandbags covered. They've got the barrels covered, but they don't have a three-man push coming with this flash. Frozen, he's too close to the wall, and they're gonna fall. It's Frozen with 2, Dexter with 1 as well, and he's not done there because he's got the MAC-10 Frozen. Quick little reload, and then they'll get back to it because the smoke goes down towards CT. Grim, you gonna try and just hide? He might. He could just say, hey, we already showed that there's 3, but they know there's a flash, right? Someone's gotta be keeping track of that. Someone's gotta say, hey, who threw the flash if we killed all 3 that quickly? And Dexter does realize that Grim has gone down. Bomb to be planted by Torzy in the back of the fountain. I think that would be, if I could choose, I would be a fish in that fountain for the prop hunt.
Okay.
Holzer gonna save the USP, no armor, no nades. It's a good save call.
Good looking USP as well.
No exit kills, not interested, but also probably considering that he doesn't want to give away money to SMGs.
Yeah, that too. We'll see, they might actually end up finding him. Getting closer.
This is a prop hunt. Find the mullet.
The mullet and the mustache.
Got 1 down. That sounds like a sick, play.
The mullet and the mustache?
Yeah.
Okay.
That could be the name of a musical.
It feels like it feels like it should be like a novel of some kind.
Yeah. But I think yeah. I'll reach out to Andrew Lloyd Webber, see if he wants to write us a soundtrack for that one.
What did he do? What's his body?
What? Literally Cats.
Okay, wait,
every
just
big
stop.
Broadway.
If that's the first musical you're gonna bring up, I can't have respect for the decision. Right out of the gates, Cats is just...
You name any musical on Broadway, and Andrew Lloyd Webber's probably been a part of it.
Okay.
Yeah. Cats is friggin' sweet, man. Magical Mr. Pistopheles, okay?
It's not.
Rum Tum Tugger.
It's terrible.
Whatever.
Banana control is a stalemate. Nobody wants to challenge a whole lot. Complexity running out of nades, still early on the CT side with this 3rd round buy. And MOUZ is going to follow up. They do have the MAC-10 on Dexter. You might imagine he'd want to lead the way in a B hit. JDC lurking on the other side of the map in Boiler.
JT, try and get some shots in with Floppy, who's up above. He'll get 1 drop down. Doesn't want to give himself away or stay in position to be sprayed through the smoke. Speaking of through the smoke, that is a huge advantage for Exertion. He's aware that someone could be coming through CT, but he'll turn back his attention. Crosshair placement's perfect. He doesn't know that yet. But JT on the other side of it, what's the call? 4-on-4 on the retake.
There's no kit.
Yeah.
They need JT needs to get him a kill if they want to actually go for this. Torgy's in a really strong spot, though. Good headshot through the edge of the wall. JT didn't see it for a second. I think this retake, they're kind of committed at this point. It's certainly gone now. Torgy running out of ammunition. Doesn't matter. Tapping away. He had 4. That was for the ace. He couldn't grab it at the end of the day, but Complexity's defense deleted. Look at JDC. Now he's going to backstab. Now he's going to make sure that M4 cannot survive to the next round.
JDC's certainly on it. Get the M4, an upgrade on his Galil. He got tanked up. Thankfully, it was an M4. Yeah. And he'll get that, and it goes 3-0.
3-0. Just a standard B hit, march up banana, and get into it. A little shadow perhaps showing. This was nasty, just holding his nerve. 3 bullets left, 3 taps, and 3rd time's the charm. Upgraded pistols for Complexity on a few players. Halzerk's going to save as much as possible for the AWP in the next rounds, but MOUZ in the driver's seat.
Frozen looking for the shot with the AK. He'll hold from the tree. JT going to give himself up on that one. Lumberjack at the logs. Chopping them down.
Nice flannel colors.
Oh, so Canadian. I'm so disappointed with this hotel, by the way. It can be 5-star all at once, but it gets a 1 from me. When you go to breakfast, ask for a pancake, and you say, hey, do you have any syrup? And they go, no. Not even the fake stuff, let alone maple syrup.
Okay.
Might have to get some sent to me from home.
Gee, I'm surprised you don't just travel with a bottle.
You know, I would, but okay, that's foolish. Forget maple syrup. Fang's got blood and maple syrup going on right now for Canada because he just got a sick lineup. Like, sprays of the first of 5-7, second one walks in and gifts it to him. That gives the man advantage to Complexity, and it's also going to discourage MOUZ from any further action at A. They go over toward OB, Floppy. Luckily, he has a smoke this time. He extinguishes it. He's got his back turned. Halzerk took the attention, but the nade from Frozen puts Floppy down. It's still a 2-on-2.
That's huge. That's huge to get that kill, because now, ooh, behind the fountain, they could actually pin JDC down. Here's the swing. He sees one. Disappears inside the smoke. An escape route provided by the utility. Almost peeks it perfectly. No utility on Grim and Fang. They can't flush anyone out into the open. And no kit. This has got to be fast.
Those AKs, though. Armor to go with it. But you're right. No kit. Frozen's holding toward the chapel, and JDC's able to swing in that direction. So even if they want to go for the trade, it's a lineup. First one success. That should be the round. JDC's going to get fanged. They needed the first kill on entry. And it's 4 now for MOUZ Sports, but very close in the end.
That double nade is so massive to clear Floppy out of that position, because otherwise, if they have to have their backs turned to the CT spawn choke point, those AKs are going to do work while they're focused on taking Floppy down. What the? How did that work? 4-0. Op in the hands of Halzerk, op in the hands of Torgy as well on the T side.
Quick off shot above the smoke, not gonna, oh, I said not gonna land. I think he tagged JT with that, put him down to 21.
Sure did.
Yeah, JT's gotta be a little more passive on this one now, so Floppy goes forward instead. Flash thrown his direction, that's from Frozen. And desperate sprays from Floppy, but not gonna land.
Molotov forces, are we rewinding?
Oh, Frozen,
there we go.
Oh, that's an off angle. That's actually pretty huge. Watch this. Down in, Floppy walks out, straight up, gets the kill. And Frozen's not done there. He's going to try and step out and get JT, who falls back into the site. Now the charge is on. The cavalry marching toward Fang, who's stuck in the corner, and they know he's there. He's making tons of noise, tries to go for the kill, can't do it. JDC is going to add one to Grim on the offsite, and MOUZ looking for a 5th round.
Something about MOUZ being able to just open up and start halves very, very strong, very powerfully. They're up 5-0 again. They've got money building up. 5 players surviving at the moment. And Halzerk, with the AWP, relatively committed here to construction. How are you supposed to get away?
Halzerk still holding it out.
Dexter and JDC are in the A bomb set as well, so I mean, this is going to just, it's going to close on Halzerk. I can't see a world in which he survives.
Dexter's going to push back through spawn. Halzerk just holding it out. You're right. I don't think there's any way. Is this the config-esque?
It might be he's saying, like, if I get as close enough as possible to this bomb, they might not check here, but, I mean, they've checked everything. Now they know no one's really that close to prevent it, although JDC's coming in hot, coming in a little bit late. Halzerk, bomb goes off, down to 36 HP, and JDC's got him at the end of the day. 5-0. God, I bet Complexity, someone on the Complexity organization is probably just sitting around like, man, I wish we could start a half in the lead. For the love of God.
Yeah, it'd be kind of cool, but you know what? It's worked out for them in the last map, so we'll see how this one pans in the end. 5-0.
First 2 gun rounds haven't even really been a contest.
No, it was the round with the pistol from Fang, and then the pickup of the AKs that was the closest, wasn't it?
Yeah, that 2-on-2. But other than that, I mean, the first gun round was a B-take, a 1-for-1 on the entrance, and then Complexity just gets slaughtered before the retakes begin. This one right here, players survive.
Flanders needs to get out of chat and back to fixing the sound, okay? Get back to your audio desk.
Come on, Audrey.
Yeah, not enough soap in there, buddy.
Wonder if he likes maple syrup.
I should hope so. He's from Ontario, though. That's not even real Canada, so maybe not. He might not. I don't know. I think you have to say you do to get, you know, a passport in Canada, so...
That makes sense.
Probably lied about it. A couple of smokes left in Orange 2. They usually drop them back by the chapel, but they're going to put them a little bit closer inside of the site this time for a solo Torzi, who's going to have a ton of nades to throw there for.
Passive from both teams on the map. MOUZ looking to see if there's going to be anything creative out of the low buy from Complexity. And the defense content to just drop smokes and delay as long as possible and play for the later stages of this round. 7 kills on Torji and Frozen to lead the way for MOUZ. Nine kills total for the entire Complexity defense.
Yeah, again, they're averaging under 2 kills around to start off.
Yeah, the starts have just been so slow for Complexity, or fast for MOUZ, whichever one you want to go for, they both work.
Yeah, sure. Last time it was 13 kills after 7 rounds, so they were averaging less than 2 a round, which is pretty shocking.
Ooh, Flopster's got a gap.
I thought he was going to get spotted by Frozen in that. They still spam into it. Didn't really get the timing right in that smoke, did he? And he's the only one at this site. There is someone at CT, but that's too far away for Fang. Although he's going to try with that 5-7 again. Why not? It worked out for him last time. He's tagged JDC, but they're inside of the site, and I think bomb to be planted. 9 seconds, though. They're desperate, and that's what they're spamming for, because they know that bomb has to go down shortly. Now Dexter's got the lanes opening up in his favor as they'll go to work on the remaining 2 players now, JT and Halzerk.
That was a bit dicey. I'm not gonna lie. I didn't realize. I didn't catch the time being so low in the round. That actually got way closer than MOUZ probably would have liked, even with some clean entrances into the bomb site. Good flash, good double kill. Or yeah, Dexter and Exertion with a kill and an assist each. 6-0 for MOUZ on this T side. Now for Complexity, you start shifting into that kind of damage control, right? Like this is already a good number of rounds for MOUZ, and if you're Complexity, you're just trying to make sure that this doesn't get completely away from you the way things did on Overpass. Overpass feels like it was so long ago. Ooh, looks like a bug.
Does look a bit like a bug, doesn't it?
Yeah.
I wonder if that's how I look like if I get really close to you, Jason. Just stay still for a minute.
Oh, sure. You do look like a gross little fly.
Ah, yes. More of a mosquito, really.
Even worse. JDC
backs off, having already gotten the position in Boiler. I thought he was going to go down and try and peek out of the doorway, but he'll just hold the position because it's forward enough to get sound cues.
I'd be surprised if MOUZ doesn't just go back and keep hitting this B bomb site. I mean, Complexity hasn't showed they can stop it yet. And you've been getting in with dominant victories, dominant gun round victories on this bomb site, so why even mess with the A site? You don't really have to. That's where, I mean, Halzerk's going to be positioned there with the op, you know that. And he was the one who just ruined your life on Ancient. So taking bracket control, showing presence in middle. Oh, they're gonna split through CT spawn. They're gonna go right at Fang, who's got to try and hold this off.
Oh, baby Dexter. I love this strategy when you see it work out so well. The CT to B.
They're coming right back.
They are, though. You're right. Back to Roach. Oh, missed shot. That nearly cost them. If Holzerk hits that, sure, there's two there. They probably get a trade, but you almost overcomplicate things. They obviously got a good read from the player in Banana that there's still two in there, so they just clear and... Oh, it's up above, excuse me. I thought Grim was still down inside of the pit. JDC will get him.
I don't think Holzerk expected them to come back in any way. I don't think he was prepared to take that shot at all. He was probably so confused when they popped up on his screen. 7-0. And look at the money. MOUZ is rich.
Yeah, they're looking pretty good, aren't they? I have to say, and just doing the math again quickly, 7, 9, 11 kills. We're now 7 rounds done. It's not getting any better. A single kill in this round as well, and Exertion's the one that went down.
Wonder if Fang just kind of missed that jump, or if he was trying to do a sound cue. Either way, it didn't work whatsoever. He was the initial contact. Sound cue either gave away his location, or it was just a great shot regardless, but again, this defense just crumbles. MOUZ with no issues so far in the first half. 2 M4 saved. Deagles and 5.7s picked up around it. Holzerk again just going to save everything he possibly can for the op. But it's not looking good for Complexity.
JDC. Bust out the glass top of Vault Metal as he jumps up, shielding some of the noise. JT gonna jump back, though. I think they're still aware of that possibility, having no information. Single rifle for JT, and a single rifle for Floppy. And they'll be split up across the map. On either side defensively, Holzerk waiting to see if he can make contact, shoulder peeking and dropping the smoke. Nate's gonna bounce off Skybox. But no contact made. Opening pick still valuable, though. Minute 9. Frozen
Gap around that smoke, yep. Frozen, waiting for his opportunity. Here comes the flashbang. Here they come on through. Second flashbang catches Holzerk. Inside of the smoke, they need the kills. There's Floppy with the trade. Holzerk comes through, they're prepared. They get both of them. Nice and quick, plenty of time for the bomb plant. Grim and JT are gonna rotate over, and you might as well go for this one. You're gonna be buying in the next round. See what you can get. See if you can find an easy early kill. There's no kit. If they do want to dedicate themselves to this, the decision has to be made right now.
Grim 2 kills so far, JT 1. Just 3 to find in this round. That's the total they have of the whole match. JT's gonna add one more, finds Dexter. And Grim's got the other side covered off with the Deagle, but they're not wearing Frozen. Oh, he didn't get the shot. Restored the coffins. The nade, you're absolutely right, will do damage. Could take down Grim, but it's too deep, and Grim has a chance to hold this. They've got enough time. They're gonna be on it, and they're gonna win out a round finally. With just the 2 M4s, they finally get one back in their favor.
Those are some disgusting Deagle shots from Grim. Wow. Those had to be immediate bangers as well. First round on the board, it didn't look likely, but great job in the 2v3. And Grim being supportive, Grim being holding for after contact with that deal can be very, very difficult, manages it well. So, all back in the hands of Holzerk. First stumble for MOUZ in this game.
Absolutely. See if they can capitalize. There's still a ton of money, though. MOUZ have at least 1, maybe 2 more buys in them. You've got 5 digits of economy on Frozen alone, 7,000 on Dexter. And Holzerk putting him down. He's going to have to spend some of that in the next round.
Yeah, you'd like to keep, I mean, if you're MOUZ, you've kept this op out of his hands or kept this op from being effective as long as you possibly could. Let's see if it can start heating up to get Complexity back into this half. JDC has a chance to catch him. Ooh, almost did. JDC will hold this, hoping Holzerk comes back. One mistake from Holzerk from the Norwegian, and he's ready. He peeks and he's got it.
JDC falls. Is Holzerk from Norway? I thought he was Lithuanian.
Yeah.
Stare each other down. Give me the nades. Exertion with the bomb is now going to be tasked with getting that into the site, and Halzerk will rotate over. No smoke deployed at T, or CT cross, I should say, excuse me. 2 in play, though. Torzy and Exertion have them. They're not going to use them. They're going to go, oh, that's so frustrating. At least it's the assist, and Halzerk will help JT put 2 down and finds the other. That's frustrating because he took a step back rather than forward. He saw a move. He was ready to fire. But it's still going to be a second round in a row for Complexity.
Yeah, they stopped to fight JT, so they didn't come into the crosshair at the timing he would have liked. Still a great round from Halzerk. 3 kills and assist. Was everywhere on the map as well. And that's good news for Complexity, that he's starting to feel comfortable and he's starting to feel very, very mobile around the map. 3 players to open up at the B bomb site. Halzerk leading the way, so an early pick down with the op. Frozen, not going to commit himself. And too many smokes in his face. Halzerk calls it off. Cheeky, cheeky boost for a one-way.
Grim, yep, trying to use that. No one's going to come up the stairs. They are close enough to it with 2 players topside out middle, but bomb way back down at T stairs. They're just going to look for picks and try and get some map control over at Banana ahead of the play. One more buy in it for MOUZ after this as well, if they're able to get the bomb down especially, but with the bonus building. Halzerk gonna go aggressive. Nade's gonna go over his head. They know they have to fire. He fired early because his teammate was close and he didn't want to take him out as well. That actually almost gave JT a chance to strike because they wouldn't have been expecting him to swing so quickly after that shot. But now the attention after that trade goes over toward A. Fang up above. Smoke that's gonna work in his favor, but not the shots as Exertion finds him. And Torzy comes around up close. AWP bomb to be planted. And MOUZ now in control of a 3-on-2 post plant, low HP though.
Yeah, this is perfect. MOUZ, this is a great tactical call. This is them just playing with the fact they've had so much success at the B bomb site, committing players, making presence known, but then coming right back to the A bomb site. Good shot. Torzy through the smoke. He might not have even seen Floppy. But MOUZ bails out as soon as they realize where Halzerk is, and they're like, fine, we'll take A. No problems. And an 8th round on the board.
So Halzerk heads for the hills in toward the chapel, and Dexter's going to try and chase him down. Waits for it.
Will he see it with the scope?
He ran too soon. I think he's going to chase him. Dexter on him. Sound of the bomb. Oh, baby. Halzerk's gone. The Nigerian prince taken down by Dexter.
Nailed. 6-round lead. That's a huge kill to get as well for MOUZ. It doesn't really have any kind of crazy impact in this next round, but it sets things up for the future because you don't want Halzerk to heat up into this game. You don't want him to get any kind of momentum. So just putting him at the point where he can't afford the op in the next gun round is actually huge for MOUZ. He has picked up an op here, but after this, there's no money left in the bank. Deep Molotov. Complexity still unable to escape like the damage control mindset that the scoreboard is going to put on them.
Flash to go over, JT having that in his hand, ready to help Floppy. Doesn't matter if he goes late with it or not. It actually almost gave him a chance for a double, but it is a FAMAS, so only one. And JT will follow up to find Froze and Halzerk. We didn't catch that. Okay, quad side, so at the brackets, was able to get JDC. And with the smoke down, this is actually a pretty ballsy move. Exertion's just going to push through.
I think they spotted both those A defenders, which is why he's like, all right, I'm just going to book it to CT spawn. Now we have a 2-on-1 at the B bomb site. I've got an angle that he probably won't expect. He's going to expect his teammates to have this. You can see JT considering it now as well, moving over towards construction, looking deep towards CT spawn. Exertion just barely dodging the timing. This is a huge fight right here for JT. He must have it. He sees it first, but can't win. Good kill from Exertion. Smoke provides cover. Bomb's going down. We've got a 2v2.
Halzerk looking for it through the smoke. He's going to back off to new box, get some cover. That goes all the way into emo.
No kits.
So that time ticking. About a third of the way through its life so far. Smoke to cover CT. Torzy's going to step wide. He still needs to check that chapel position because they need to get the step on this. They need to get the jump that Exertion's going to get. He left from Banana. Forget playing post plan. He went aggressively, and Halzerk gets tagged through that smoke. He knows they're on the chase. He turns around, somehow gets Exertion. on a very, very narrow shot on a shoulder peek, and that means they're both going to back off, keep the AWPs, but it's MOUZ now 9-2.
However, MOUZ not able to take that op away from Halzerk, so at least there's some kind of silver lining for Complexity. Nothing you're too happy about, but at least you got something to fight with in this round. You got to imagine, they're going to pick up some light armor, some upgraded pistols, a little bit of utility to kind of supplement the op. But it's looking real dire for Complexity. All 3 maps they've started in a hole. 6-0 on Overpass. 8-0 on Ancient.
Yep.
Now, what, 9-2?
Yes,
But it was 7-0 before they got anything?
Yeah, and lost, thanks, should keep in mind. Obviously, that's why we're here in the 3rd map. So it's not like Complexity. I haven't seen this before, but you're right. They're making things extremely difficult. As Torzy chucks a nades that goes, well, top of Banana, but no one else is there. That one's a little better. Frozen gets nailed by the bounce, and he gets tagged down to 53. And he's not done there. He's going to go back up towards the logs. Shot out, line up. He's got both of them. JT drops. Second one was a headshot through it. Meanwhile, Grim and Halzerk equal the score, but Banana is open, and therefore so is B. The race on, and there's going to be a flank in this one as well. Grim is trying to get behind with the AK-47.
And again, you might as well go for it. You might as well go for it in this situation. So desperate. Torzy planting the bomb. Dexter is going to get taken down by Grim. Flank coming into play. 2-on-3. Frozen steps up. Immediate kill onto Grim. That's huge. Now backing off, changing his position, and Torzy with the op is going to grab another. The last one. That's Fang to go down.
Yeah, Fang gone 10-2. So they didn't give much away, did they? They didn't let the economy completely break this time. AK-47, AWP already brought back out for Torzy, and a buy coming in for MOUZ, obviously, but it's not a lot left over, and they've got a timeout called here. They've got money to buy, obviously, right now in Complexity, but they need to make sure they're damn on top of this to make this 10-5.
I don't even know if that's enough. That's the problem. I don't even know if that's enough for you. Op is back in the hands of Halzerk, coming out of the timeout. M4s as well. A little bit more utility.
TC is going to need to turn on that traction control because this game's slipping away, Jason.
Ooh, good for you.
Thanks. Just get a better right foot. Traction control's overrated.
Chickens clucking.
Sick segue.
Chickens now. Torzy getting aggressive over the top. Saw shoulder, but is not going to get another chance. As JT chucks an 8 and backs off.
Arrow.
I hope he just goes for it. I hope he just walks in until contact. Because why not?
I do too. The problem is he's already looked CT and JT might arrive late. Okay, he's gone actually around to Coffins. Preset shot from Torzy into the flash. Problem is now they know he's up close as well. JT trying to fire back into the smoke. Incendiary to hold them off further as well. So you've got double Molotovs down.
MOUZ could be patient here. This is like so much utility. They don't have to go through these smokes. They don't have to kind of try and take advantage of this chaos. They've forced out so much counter and defensive utility, but they're going to go through it anyways. Torzy lining up flashbangs here. They're going to come right on through. JT's got to kind of bail out behind Coffins. Now peek up over the top. Floppy at first oranges. Oh, he's all alone as well. He might get Dexter, who's low. Can you get more inside the flames? Frozen melts, and Floppy's going to get one more.
Gonna go to the AK immediately after, forget the reload, upgrade the weapon, and now, with 2, JDC tries to get the lurk. That would have been huge. He had a chance to get 2. He had a chance to actually make a round out of it. Even though the bomb was down on the site, they could have gone for the full flank. Instead, Complexity, after the timeout, looks like they're gonna find their 3rd round. And Torzy's got a bent barrel, I think, on that AWP. Misses 2 shots.
Yeah, that's some Looney Tune stuff. Didn't go where he wanted it. There were some missed opportunities there. I actually felt like MOUZ, especially after getting JT, I mean, the perfect time for the Molotov to come in from the support rotation and CT spawn for Floppy to be helped out, but they had their chance to eliminate him. Taking a look at the notes. Everyone's doing a Navi impression.
Yep, get out the notebook. Joke's on you, Navi can't read. It's just a coloring book.
That would be sweet.
That would be it. Man, honestly, I'd follow those strats way more easily.
Paint by numbers kind of guy.
Yep.
Well, 7-round lead for MOUZ. No matter what happens in this half, Complexity is in a deep, dark hole. Here we go. Round number 14.
Smoke. And Banana with some pre-fires. Nades going both ways. Frozen able to get tucked into the corner, but the second nade's going to go further. That's 53 that he remains with. After both those nades go off in his face. So it's JDC. We haven't seen him open up quite as successfully as of late. In fact, he sits at the bottom of the scoreboard for MOUZ, so hasn't been able to really rip the map wide open. But that said, scoreline, fine. No pressure. All mid.
Alls are going to be forced off. Uses a smoke to cover his teammate. Fang is going to get out. I think Exertion heard the steps on the landing. Another Molotov comes in. MOUZ don't want to challenge that whatsoever. It does burn Exertion down to 68. They're knocking on the door this rap side, though. They do want to try and turn the corner. Flashbang's going to be up in the sky. Hulzer gets the first kill.
They didn't want to chase those footsteps. They knew there was going to be a crossfire set up. Grim. Oh, the Grim Reaper from the grave. He's going to pop up from those stairs, and he's got a chance to line up more. Goes down. Oh, my goodness. Exertion, that is a huge kill, because the trade was there. Grim had the jump, but Hulzerk, he's now forced off this because the bomb goes down behind the box, and he can't fire through it yet. AWP at the weight of his teammates, because JT and Floppy have to rotate all the way over. So even though they still have the advantage and all have kits, they've got to get by this AWP. High flash. Take that back. It's going to be the bounce off the skybox for the incendiary. Clear the site directly and wrap around Exertion. Tucked in. Looks for the headshot. Missed from the AWP. And Torzy, he's missed twice. He's got to go for the third, but thrice is all he's going to find. 3 misses and JT on the defuse.
Great Molotov just to make it really uncomfortable inside of that bomb site, but you're right. Some missed shots is from Torzy. He still had a chance to win that one out with the bomb planted for him. Missed opportunities for MOUZ, but good shooting from Hulzerk to grab that one last player. Complexity's defense has been taking hits this whole half. The initial contact is so rough. 4-10. Final round of the first half. Complexity desperate for 5. But finally, they've taken the money away from MOUZ, who've had real no economic issues throughout this half for the most part.
No,
this is the first time we've seen them have to descend to anything lesser.
Well, even more than that, I mean, they had 2 rounds in a row where I mentioned they had so much money built up and the bonus coming in, they still weren't going to break them then, so it took them forever, and now finally a chance, like I said, since the timeout, to make this 10-5 from 10-2. Dexter takes down Hulzer. Grim overextends. He thought he could maybe get it done, spraying in as they had to reset. Fang, head down, trying to get closer, trying to play this. I think JDC spotted his shoulder. Doesn't even matter. He gets punched square in the noggin. Yeah, although Exertion has been looking very sharp this game.
Yeah, he's been stepping it up. This is phenomenal stuff from him. He's had some very, very critical shots. Last round, Complexity is going to go for it no matter what, but it's an unlikely 2-on-4, especially now that JT is spamming the smoke and his teammate is eliminated in mid. So, 11-4 is the halftime score for MOUZ over Complexity. Third and deciding map as well. Not the way Complexity wants it to go, but they've had slow starts all day long. Let's see if they can overcome it again. We'll find out when we return.
Hey Future Pros, are those pesky T's rushing banana literally every round? Well, if your teammates really are Future Pros, then this nade combo should help shut down your rushing counterparts. For this, you'll need a total of 3 Future Pros, 2 Incendiaries, 2 Smokes, and 2 HEs and a Flash. Let's break this down. Future Pro number 1. Your job is to throw the Deep Smoke and Incendiary the close push. Do this by lining up with this point and then run through your smoke. The close Incendiary doesn't really have a specific lineup, just bank it off the wall and make sure it's close to the choke. Future Pro number 2. Your job is to throw the Deep Molly. To do this, simply run to the corner of this wall, crouch down and throw the Incendiary while aiming at the top left side of the wall. Future Pro number 3. Your role is mainly just a backup player. You can sit in this spot holding a flash. If you aim along this line of the antenna, you can flash the whole of Banana without affecting your teammates. However, be ready to sprint to A if your teammates call any T aggression on that side of the map. Now that Banana has been blanketed in flames, both Future Pro number 1 and number 2 can throw their HEs. You can choose to double nade tree or double nade the entrance to Banana. That choice is yours. Once the HEs have been thrown, Future Pro 2 can throw their smoke at the entrance to Banana, locking the Ts out for even longer. From here, you can send one of you to push down Banana while your teammates rotate over to A. There are many options at this point depending on the situation, so don't make the wrong call.
Well, welcome back to all the silvers in chat, which is pretty much everybody. It's 11-4, MOUZ on 11, now on the CT side, a chance to wrap up this series. But it wouldn't be the first map they blew a big lead. Remember what happened on Ancient, Jason.
Yeah, but this is an even bigger lead, obviously. That one, Complexity made a decent comeback in the first half, went on a streak to win the last, they won 6 the last 7 rounds of the half. To neutralize that, this time they just get buried. And now is MOUZ on the T side as well. They get to switch over to CT here. And just kind of chill. Pistol round. 2 smokes, 2 flashes, and a Molotov for Complexity. They're going towards Banana. It's Exertion and Frozen to defend. Both of them have HE grenades, so look for them to maybe take a couple of shots, but they want to live to drop a nade on the plant.
JDC trying to make that contact down all middle and then wrap back. Give them the impression of presence. Part of the reason they rushed over toward B, that they didn't want to take it and really fight Fang. Oh, he didn't go for the fast play. Smoke's still down on this. Exertion's going to bounce the nade directly onto him. A second one as well, but they were a little bit late and light. He survived somehow with 7 HP.
Yeah, this retake gets interesting now. They do have a kit, they do have a smoke and a flash, so they've got a plan. But they're going to need to find at least one of these kills pretty early on. Fang with 7 health going to slide out, takes the attention. It's Holzerk and Floppy. Torji responds. But they don't get enough. They don't get enough, and Torji's able to chill. JDC and Frozen come right back. Floppy, the last one left. Kit in the hands of Frozen as well. He's sticking it. He's sticking it. It don't matter. JDC shuts him down 12-4. I don't think MOUZ is letting this one slip away.
Big kill from JDC, absolutely. Go for the diffuser on that one. He gets a chance, but nails the shot immediately. Knew he had to. Look at him. He's like, ah, buddy, I got you. Don't even worry about me. I got you. He's all jovial. And right now, it's a little bit trivial, I think, on the Complexity side. A bit more silence, 12-4.
12-4, baby. What a great game from MOUZ. Done messing around, done letting leads slip away, done letting it be close. Second round buy from Complexity off that plant. So much rests on this, whether they have a chance at a comeback or not. Holzerk does have a smoke, but wants to challenge inside of the utility, and he's going to get punished for it. Good job from MOUZ, not letting him get away. Fang responds, but he's down very low.
Very low, and might want to give away that Or not. Just keep using it. Keep using it to good effect as well. JDC will eventually put Grim down. But Fang, JT, Floppy, all still on the move, and two of them, the formers.
Dexter's not aware. Dexter's not aware that they're already in CT spawn. He's going to be real surprised when he turns around.
Oh, they've got a player looking back from library as well. They have to make this call. Surely Dexter's aware now. They've got, yeah, okay. They've got no, oh my God, I thought he was going to check it because he might get two. They had no information as to where it was going. Easy first shot. That's not going to give them the second one, but Floppy's there. He steps wide with the AK and finds the kill. And Complexity, I think, have stolen this round.
Yeah, there were some footsteps when they entered in towards Arch. I thought for sure Dexter would have heard at least one of them, but he had no clue what was happening. Maybe obscured by some comms from the team. But that is a heartbreaking way to lose a round. Thank God Floppy was there as well, because I think JDC was going to react in time. Frozen's got no real chance at this. JT and Fang are going to have to bail out, but Floppy with full health can chill in pit. Well, if he finds this kill, actually, hold the phone. He's got a kit. Nope, never mind.
Not happening. Not today, Junior. 12-5. They get back into it with an eco, and that might be enough. We saw how much they came back on Ancient, so I'm not ruling anything out of this series at all.
God, MOUZ, that's got to be frustrating to just be like, God, we have such a big lead. We win the pistol, and we still can't convert it. Now a chance for that lead to slip away, as you say.
You almost said that as if you've experienced this before.
We've been down this road.
Grim getting aggressive from middle with the M4, wants to get up there quickly, and three-man play toward the pit side of A with a push in boiler, reverse position towards G. This is contentious, because if they wrap it around, Dexter's going to take the aggro.
Yeah. Not that aggro.
Nope, yeah, didn't see it. They got by him, so he wasn't far enough out, and Grim's going to get both as a result of it. Just a few steps off. JDC, though, hang on, they backed off. Grim's still looking that direction, looking for his third, but shaky, but finds it with 12 HP remaining. And I think they'll get aggressive on B to try and get something back from this. The Deagle's gonna get Fang, that's an AK.
There's a second AK as well. That's actually sick. You gotta be happy about that. If your MOUZ, 2 AK-47s picked up, so just chill. Don't need to go for anything. You're not gonna win this round. Just be happy with the AK-47s. 2 Deagles they can pass over to teammates in the next round. A little bit of utility. So now all of a sudden, round number 19 is gonna get a little bit fun. A little bit spicy. MOUZ have everything they need to turn that round in their favor. 2 AKs, 2 Deagles, and nades.
Let's see exactly where they both are. Exertion.
You are just joining us. This is the second series of the day, going a bit long as these two teams have been locked in battle. We've got one more series coming up after this. It's going to be Ents taking on Astralis.
It's going to be a brawl.
Yeah, another one.
Both those teams need the win. They're both 1 and 2 at this point. Oh, that poor chicken. I was, that disintegrated. Not even meat left on that guy, which is really all he's good for, so.
Yeah. No chicken nuggets.
Shout out to all the vegetarians in chat.
Needless antagonization.
Yeah, that's me in a nutshell, though, isn't it?
Yeah.
Don't poke the bear, Matt. Okay, I'll wring him by the neck.
6-round lead for MOUZ. Let's see what they can do. Frozen's a good guy to have an AK-47 on, so is Exertion. Deagles on Torji and JDC.
So again, there's going to be a heavy A bias from MOUZ, given the weaponry. Those 2 AKs are split up, though, so Exertion's going to have to be a bit careful. Being isolated, obviously great. If he can find multiple kills, if he can get a headshot angle, he'll do his due diligence, but at the same time, if he is isolated, outnumbered, he might just want to save that again, so he's actually playing a lot more passively now that he's put out some utility. Dexter has come over to try and support. Zerk and Co. ready inside of Banana. Vegetarians will like that one.
Yeah. Some potassium. Utility going to be chucked out. 45 seconds on the clock. Exertion is here with one of the AK-47s. Dexter just with the USP. It would have to be all Exertion. And okay, well, right through the smoke, he gets 0 chances.
Yep, no, that AK gone immediately and not recoverable yet. Dexter, USP. Yeah, nah.
Frozen's already backing off with the AK-47 as well. They want to preserve the rifle, so that's unfortunate. Exertion looked like he was in a position to make a really solid play, just some unfortunate spam.
Dexter has nothing to lose right now, so he's just going to sit at the pupil and pulpit. I can't remember the name of the church. My grandfather would be so upset. He was an Anglican clergyman. I should look that up again.
Pupil?
Pupil's like the...
That's what you went for?
Yeah, but it's the... Anyway, wow. Anyway, being disowned by my family slowly. He's going to sit. I thought he was actually going to try and sneak in and get that AK back, but elects not to do it, and Bomb's going to go off. That is too far in the back lines as well. Bomb's not going to push that forward. It's going to stay back in the emo corner, and it'll now be 12-7.
Cut in. 5-round lead now. Complexity coming back yet again. TC, eyes as watchful as ever, waiting to see if his team's going to get back into this one. 3 M4s, they've saved AK-47, a FAMAS on MOUZ's defense as they try and get back to their winning ways. They've got 2 kits, plenty of utility.
Alter, why am I? That was terrible. How did I not? I was thinking...
You were looking for Alter?
Well, no, but I was thinking there's another name for where you say the sermon from, and this is not the correct map. This is, I think, anyway, we'll do this later.
Okay. Don't want to get into a breakdown of churches and...
No, that's all right. There's no church that can save me anyway, Jason.
That's very true.
So,
JDC over at Graveyard, tough position, doubles up. That's wonderful. The pop doesn't even begin. Even has a smoke to put out the Molotov. Fang, oh, he feels so useless right now. Feels so useless and probably feels like he needs to overextend. His teammates are challenging up lane, but they're gonna have to... there's no easy fight here for Complexity.
JDC's got a 3rd. He kept his head down long enough to get the information. He pops up. No mistake on it. He's got a 4th. Looking for the ace against Fang, even pre-firing into it. Sees the Molotov. Bouncing around. He wants this. He desperately wants it. Looks away from the flash. And he's going to get it as well. All 5 from the stairs to the graveyard for JDC. And a round for MOUZ Sports, 13-7.
Yeah, beautiful round to get it as well. Very, very important for MOUZ. He preserves a lot of life also. Only 1 player falls in that round. So 4 players survive. They get to build up some cash flow on the CT side. Things looking good again for MOUZ. 6-round lead. Triple B start for the defense. Torji, Frozen, and Exertion. There is the op on Torji's hands as well.
I was right, by the way. It was Pulpit.
You didn't say Pulpit. You said Pupil.
I said Pupil at first, and then I corrected my... I'm pretty sure I said it. Someone check the tape.
The bully Pulpit. Frozen. Gonna back away from Complexity's banana control. They have logs. Fang inside the smoke towards half wall. Deep Molotov is gonna force him out. There's 2 kills for Frozen. Bomb is also all the way back at the base of T-Ramp. One of JT or Fang was supposed to pick it up eventually, and that ain't gonna happen, which means it's probably gonna go down to Halzerk with the op to run all the way back, but I mean, Grim and Floppy gotta do something in the meantime. Meanwhile, you can't just sit and wait for him to come back.
Grim, desperate, but desperately alone. Alone and on the hunt is JDC. Puts some shots into his backside. He'll be feeling like Forrest Gump trying to run away, and JDC chases him down. 14-7, 2 to go for MOUZ Sports to wrap up the series.
Something jumped up and bit me. Nailed it.
That was pretty good, actually.
14-7.
14-7, indeed.
And there's no real money for Complexity. 2K on JT, 1,700 on Fang, 1,900 on Floppy. Ooh, I'm glad I'm not the one in this position. Halzerk gonna save what he can, just the Glock at 2,600. MOUZ is gonna have likely to have 8 chances to close out this series. Feels kind of bad for how hard we've seen Complexity fight to overcome the deficit of the first map, to overcome and win, or overcome the deficit in the second map and end up winning it as well to force us onto Inferno. But that's gonna be the story of the day. Just starting out, what, 6-0, 7-0, and 8-0 on each of the maps.
Yep. And I was starting to give them some credit coming into this. Again, they had a chance to make this 3-1 of the group. This is such a tough group right now. You don't Tomorrow's a nervous day for a lot of these teams. We don't know who's going to be here in 2 weeks' time for the playoffs at all. The picture's getting a little bit closer for MOUZ Sports, though, as Dexter lines up threes. Even got time to get the reload in behind the pillar, and Fang will clip him away. Slowly but surely take him down. It means they're only one man down in this round as well. If he swings fast enough, and hits a beauty on Frozen. He's trying, going for that pre-fire, expecting him to swing. Couldn't do it, and Frozen follows up by getting his teammate as well. 15 map and series point.
Yeah. Yeah, that'll make you happy. A few fist bumps in the air, a few fist bumps passed around. MOUZ feeling good at the moment. 15-7, 8 chances to close this out. See what Complexity can do. Round 23.
So AWP towards the all AKs for Complexity.
Yeah, this is going to be a tough position for Complexity, as you mentioned in the group, and going into tomorrow, this is going to feel like you've just let a good position just slip away. Starting 2-0 up in the group. Not able to close it out, not able to secure anything from there. And the teams that are starting to look good and heat up in this group, MOUZ, Heroic, they're the ones they don't own a tiebreaker against also.
You love that.
Yeah. We
Just
take it.
going in there and think, oh, there's a guy there. I'll shoot him again.
Yep, go back to it. Looks like Complexity might want to readjust back towards the B bomb site. Frozen's here with a smoke and a Molotov to slow things down if he gets nervous. Holding on to him with a minute remaining. He's got Exertion rotating as well, who just picks up another smoke, so they can pretty much stall out this bomb site. Oh, and the read's already there. Dexter has just made a huge play.
Yeah, he's got them completely locked in. It might be the mouse trap sprung.
Great board game.
And now they're hungry hippos inside the site, Jason. JT, he's got Exertion, but that might be all they get on entry. JDC back through the smoke. He's looking for two, couldn't control the spray. And as I say, it could be the round. They somehow come away with it, but they never expected Dexter to be that close on their heels. Bomb down, and it's all on Fang, who's flashed. 48 HP and 2 to find. He's not even gonna get that far. Torzi's got the round and the game in the series for MOUZ Sports. 16-7 on map number 3.
Yeah, good to see MOUZ close it out with efficiency, at least on this third and deciding map. That's huge. Well done from MOUZ. Take another victory in the group, and for Complexity, still looking for another win after day 2, after going up 2-0 in the groups, as we've mentioned. Going to be a tough day tomorrow for everyone involved, but especially Complexity is going to feel very, very much under pressure. We're off to a break. The desk is going to break this series down. We're going to get a new desk.